Hello, Noofs, and welcome to yet another series from IEM Katowice 2018. This one is a PvP between the Protoss in the upper left. He's Korean. You should know who he is. He's in the red for this game. His name is Stats, and he's facing off against, fittingly, the blue Protoss in the bottom right, hailing from Poland. His name is Blue. Ben, what's your score prediction for this series?
2-0 Stats. I was considering saying a bit more, but I think it would be a waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah, Stats is obviously very much favored in this series. One of the best Protosses in the world.
Yeah.
Spoilers here, but he just won GSL Super Tournament. And Blue, while obviously a very good player in his own right, because he's here, was seeded into the tournament only because the Muslim couldn't make it. He's a Polish player who hasn't made a whole lot of money. He's only really placed in Passion Craft tournaments. So, Stats is the heavyweight, but PvP is a weird matchup, so who knows?
Yeah. Blue having a bit of a rough start, has had his Nexus idle a bit, and he's now basically down a probe.
Oh, it was just idle? There was nothing else happening?
Yeah, he just didn't start his 15th probe for a while.
Yeah. Oh well. That's okay. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I guess if you're Blue, the decision is whether you want to try to play out a normal series and get the experience from playing at Stats, or if you want to just do the weirdest all-in ever and try to win. I guess in PvP they're kind of one and the same.
I mean, Stats is pretty good at that safe play, so...
Yeah. Yes, although he has mixed it up in PvP recently, which is good. So otherwise you just lose in PvP.
So the real question is the Stats. Do you take the time to play out the series, or do you just, cheese him twice in a row and be done with it sooner?
Well, he hasn't done the proxy gates,
That's true.
as one might expect.
Blue now probe scouting. So he's going to go see what Stats is up to. Stats not too concerned. You would think that if you're playing like a random person as a high-level pro, you just probe scout,
Yeah, I know.
Surely you can play from that disadvantage, but then, you aren't going to die to random stuff. And we see Stalker or Sentry from Stats versus Double Adept from Blue. So it looks like Stats might try and play this a bit defensively.
Yeah, Stalker Sentry obviously generally defensively. And which is exactly what we would expect. He's put that pylon on the low ground, even, which is kind of a giveaway that he's probably planning on building a Nexus.
Yep.
But people can mind game in PvP. He doesn't have to
Twilight
change
Council
anything.
pretty quick.
Ooh.
Wonder what that'll be for.
Quickish. Yeah.
Maybe a fast blink for all these stalkers that he's making.
He's cut on 30. He's cut on 30 supply, and I know. By the way, I like that Blue has hidden his probe there. There's a quick DT build where you throw the Nexus down on 30 supply, and then you throw the Dark Shrine down right after that without building anything more, and that is basically what he's been doing
Where is
so
Estes
far.
units?
Okay, he's adding one more Stalker.
Oh, okay, he's gonna come back. Ready to wall off. Good. Where's his Sentry though? Oh, it's down here. I guess it's preparing to make a hallucination or something.
Yep, yeah, that's hallucination location.
There
By the way, it's got that Dark Shrine down there. Yep, there you go.
Good prediction.
Funnily enough, Ben, this is my favorite build in PvP right now. This is what Gemini made a build order of the week for it.
That's probe. Ambitious but unsuccessful.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I guess
good to know that that Stats pays attention to Gemini's build orders, though.
Yeah. I think we all do. Every Protoss in the world reads all things Protoss, so I'm not surprised that Stats has been lifting build orders from the build order of the week archive.
We do see a robo here from Blue, so that'll help him against the DTs.
It should. It shouldn't do crippling damage. The DTs are really kind of just they can turn defensive if you need them to. They're just it's almost like a half-safe way to.
Well, this probe is going to see the pylon too.
Yeah, he'll know everything that's happening. He shouldn't do any damage at all. You see the Twilight Council from Blue coming up, so he should be able to just transition to a normal game, get that charged out Archon.
Is he going to kill the pylon?
What he's doing.
Oh, it looks like Blue's not going to try and kill the pylon, so he's just going to sit at home and wait. He is making that observer first, so it sounds like he's gotten an idea of what might be going on. And as these two DTs start warping in down by the pylon, okay, now he's going to go kill the pylon. It's a little bit late for that.
Yeah, he might actually lose a Sentry or two to this.
Oh, that's... Oh, he actually... Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, okay, Stats is going to turn around and he's going to grab these two Sentries.
Yeah,
Yikes!
That's quite bad for Blue.
That's why you don't walk out there. There's no reason to meet them, really. But
he's Adept, so I don't think got any damage, really.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little hard to say, because I don't think we have the overlay on right now.
Oh, true.
But there is an Observer here, so the DTs don't get any damage. And the end result is that Blue actually has a 1 probe lead coming out of this, and has earlier Immortal production. I don't think, yeah, there are no Immortals out for stats, and Blue's getting his first. He's getting Glaives. I don't think that's quite as common in PvP, is it?
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
You generally don't build as many Adepts in this match.
So I wonder if he's going to do an Adept Immortal all-in.
That's what I would guess, just based on that. He's building the Warp Prism, he's building 3 more gates. He should have a few more on there in a second if he's going to... Yep, there we go. Okay, alright, this is going to be fun. He'll hit before the +1 for stats, so that's nice. That's wasted money for stats. And also, stats doesn't have a single Immortal yet. And Blue, he might actually bring more armies. The only danger is that this Warp Prism that Stats made earlier is going to be flying around the map doing some shenanigans. Not quite sure where it could possibly be right now.
It's here. And there's DTs in the mineral line.
Yes, so there you go.
That answers the question of where that Warp Prism was.
Yeah, there's the aforementioned shenanigans. So he shouldn't lose either of those.
Yeah, but now Blue is down 14 probes.
Yep, and it's gonna cause Blue to have to warp in at home.
And those are Stalkers, which aren't even helpful for his glaive. All in.
Yep. Also, Stats knows everything that's happening now, so he should be able to check for this pretty quickly. Oh, that Warp Prism can't get focused down.
Oh, and those Stalkers are just dying.
I love. Oh yeah.
Oh, the micro.
Oh no. This is brutal.
Okay, he's warping in some
Blue
Adepts.
is walking across the map, but it's hard to imagine him winning the game.
Oh, Stats loses a Dark Templar here. How amateur.
Yeah. He has done way more damage than he should have with this. I love when Dark Templar are strong enough to actually win a fight in your opponent's base. It's the best feeling ever.
Yeah. Oh, is he going to drop and snipe that Adept, do you think? Oh, maybe, I'm not sure it has enough health, actually.
He should be able to.
No, it's only on, yellow health. It might not have enough to withstand 3 hits, though.
That's true, and it'll probably make more sense for Stats to defend the attack going on in his natural, because Blue has started to...
This is not a very impressive Adept Immortal all-in. Just 3 Adepts.
This is really rough. Oh, he's not
and
even,
that's what he's up against.
Oh, God. Okay. All right, Stats has won this game. Blue is going to shade in. He's going to see that he's lost. Fittingly, and Stats wins game number 1.
So that was a pretty brutal game 1 there. It looked like Blue was going to hold the Dark Templar pretty well, and then that Warp Prism came in, and things didn't end up going quite so well. And then that his all-in arrived, and he just had straight up. He was down 2 Archons and an Immortal. Yep.
So,
yeah. I mean, this is sort of what's expected when you play against Stats and you're just Blue.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, man, adding the Warp Prism to that build, having just been totally rebuffed, feels like one of those things that you do in 3v3 just because you're betting on the chaos of the moment. I wonder if for Blue, playing against Stats was equivalent to the chaos of the moment of 3v3.
Oh, look at this rally here.
So strange.
He doesn't want to go straight to the assimilator. Oh, yeah. Or maybe it's that after he builds the assimilator, he's closer to the minerals.
Yeah.
So you look at that, it does it again. Oh, that's Stats, actually.
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
Yeah.
So Stats is optimized, and you get 0.1 extra minerals from his build. And then this probe sits here and throws that all away.
Well, no, because otherwise he'll kick probes off their mineral patches.
Oh, that's true.
So it's
but he might have been able to send it to the long mineral patch and get 0.2 extra minerals from having that fully saturated.
Maybe, but again, it would have just kicked one off, and once he kicked one off, that kicks others off. Maybe. But either way, it's kind of one of those weird idiosyncrasies that I think is only really acceptable if you're really good at the game, because otherwise it feels like you're min-maxing dumb stuff when you could be.
Stats is again slightly ahead in pro production, but this time only by a few seconds.
Well, maybe Blue is just rallying straight to the gas like a noob.
Oh, maybe.
You know? Yeah. I'll pick up the Stats thing and I'll just tear it up. Because there are way more important things I could be working on, but I'll have that down.
Yep. Make sure you do the exact right angle to get you there fastest. Do the calculus and everything.
Yeah. Spent GG out of the game if I mess it up.
Yep.
And just start a whole new game. Because Starcraft is too hard.
We see the double Adept from Blue again, and the Stalker Sentry from Stats again. Man, that's really good. Blue isn't, red.
Yeah, I know. We really lucked out there. I wonder if he's... Nice. I wonder if he's really, really, really annoying about that in the pregame lobby.
Oh,
And
look,
by the
it's
way,
like-
I should mention that Blue has started a Stargate. So,
his
anyways,
cheeks
now that
come
that's
out
been
when he
mentioned,
zaps. I never noticed that.
I don't think those are cheeks, but I think that that's like its mouth. I guess I almost said the mouth, the side of the mouth, but I
Yeah.
guess that is the cheek, isn't it? Uh-oh, this stalker needs to dash. He needs to skedaddle.
Nope.
This is not a fight you can win. Mm,
And this time, Blue's getting a Stargate.
yep.
So I wonder what he'll do with that.
As Ben, I would like to note, I mentioned when you were jabbering on about cheeks.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was
Ezra, you have to understand, we have to prioritize here, okay?
I was providing the high-level analysis that the YouTube community is looking for by identifying that building as a Stargate. Oh, I like the body box music.
So if probes have protruding cheeks and they have a zap attack, does that make them Pikachu?
No, Ben, because Pikachu doesn't zap. He zaps out of his cheeks. He doesn't zap out of his mouth.
Well, maybe it's
But
sort of the
probe zaps out
cheeks.
of its
See,
mouth.
like these are the cheeks, right? They come out and then they channel the zap.
Maybe, but I think there's probably something lore-related that we're just totally missing out on. Because who knows what that actually, the actual mechanism. If anybody knows the lore, hit us up with a comment or follow us on Twitter and DM us. Don't just DM us without the follow, because that will make me very sad.
So what's the green stuff made of?
Green stuff is made of energy. It's made of Terran tears.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Although less so since they nerfed it to take 3 hits on SUVs and Marines.
Yeah, that's true. Really, absolutely tragic.
Okay, well,
this is gonna. By the way,
Stats is
no
prepared.
chance of this working. Yeah.
Oh, actually, they could have gotten another probe there.
Yeah. Well, he got 2 total, and he. Well.
He almost
look it
loses the Oracle. Okay, so this fast blink from stats, is this going to be an aggressive blink or just a defensive blink?
I would guess that it's a defensive blink, and I would guess that because with this many, first of all, he doesn't have a proxy pylon or any way to warp across the map, and also with this many stalkers, if you're going to get aggressive, you would have already gotten aggressive, but he's parked them next to both the next eye, and he's going to rebuff this again. So Blue's not getting any work done here, but he is doing okay. He's only down 2 workers. Oh, please, okay, good. Didn't lose that Oracle.
Very close,
And
though.
he's
18 health.
grabbing his robo facility, and Stats is just sitting on just a forge right now, which is interesting. Investing in more stalkers, so he might actually move out in a second.
Maybe he's
but-
going to go parting style and just make a bunch of gateway units.
Yeah, maybe.
Charge blink or something. That would be fun.
I'm surprised he isn't more active on the map, but I guess he's just really worried about this many.
Yeah, he
oracles.
doesn't have like shield batteries in his mineral line or anything. Not
Yeah.
that that helps too much against Double Oracle.
No, no. It helps a little bit.
So it looks like he is going to take a third.
Yeah, you'd expect him to move out soon, at some point soon, with these, because part of the point of the blinked stalkers, you would think, would be to make sure that Blue
Yeah.
doesn't get a third, and but I'm
Doesn't
not
look like
sure.
Blue wants a third yet.
What's this probe doing
That's a
here?
good
What's the
question.
goal here? Of this
Proxy
probe.
pylon?
What's he thinking?
Oh. Apparently they had to recover the game from a replay.
We spliced that out for you guys.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Stats was really anxious to get back in the game quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. I wonder what that okay was about, by the way, from Blue. What did that even mean? Was he the one who needed to recover?
I don't know.
Who knows? By the way, Blue has a dark shrine going up, and he has that weird pylon behind the third, which is amazing.
So is the Nexus going to finish and see the pylon before the? Oh, it's going to finish way before the Dark Shrine finishes, and I'm pretty sure that's
yeah.
within vision range. So
Yes,
looks
I
like
think it is
Blue
too.
didn't account for the fast Nexus build when doing this. He should have.
No,
he should have.
he knows
He
about
saw
it,
this
though,
though.
right?
He should have put the Nex or the pylon back here.
He knows
Yeah, he
about
knows
the
about it.
Okay, yeah, he couldn't have possibly walked back there. without
Oh,
knowing.
there goes the Oracle.
Oh, rip Oracle. So Blue's only hope here, I think, is to pull up some DT.
Oh,
warp
remember when
systems
someone was
and-
saying that maybe it would be a charge blink with a bunch of gateways?
Wow, I don't remember that at all, but Ben, I'll give you credit if that happened to be what you said.
That's absolutely what I said. I said he'd go parting style, charge blink, and 3 bases and a bunch of gateways. So I don't know if I said 3 bases, but I meant it.
And you didn't say charge blink
I
either. think
absolutely
you
did
just
say
said
charge
bunch of
blink.
it. Well, luckily, Ben, we have the internet, which will provide documentation. And if you go back and barely got that.
That was a cool blink over to the side to get just in range.
Yeah, seriously, I like that
Okay.
a lot.
Oh wow, this is
this-
actually not in vision.
Oh, that's cool. I like that detail. I'll be using.
There
that
is also
later
an
tonight.
observer right here, though.
Yes.
Well,
but-
now it's leaving.
Huh. You know, I believe in Blue here, Ben.
Oh,
I
okay.
think- oh,
Now he
no.
knows.
Okay. Now he knows.
Is he gonna come back?
God.
There still haven't been any Dark Templar actually warped in.
There's no reason for him to come back because he can just make an observer.
That's true.
Back home.
Oh, and he's also got a cannon now, so.
Yeah, that'll do it. Anyways, Stats is gonna move forward and try to put some pressure. Well, like, succeed in putting some pressure. Oh my god, yeah, he just has so much gateway. The aggressive blink on top of the Immortal. This game's gonna end just like that. This series was a bit of a bop. I don't think that Blue ever had really much of a chance. This is a heck of a lot of gateways. He's gonna pull some probes just because he can, I guess. But there's so many
Guardian
fellas
shield.
flooding in. Yeah, yeah. He's gonna blink on top of the next Immortal. He's gonna finish it off. Blue should be GGing any second now. Looks like Stats is going to take the series 2-0. I'm not sure why. Okay, Blue's killing it because that 1GT, but okay. This War Prism is trying to do something, I guess. It's, you know... Alright, he'll prolong this game for a little bit because there happens to be no detection back at home. Oh, he's warping in 2 more
this
GTs
pylon.
while he's... Okay, Blue. Meanwhile, Stats is murdering. There he goes. GG! I guess killing that pylon was all he wanted to do.
Yep.
Stats takes the series 2-0. Thank you guys for watching. There should be 2 videos on the screen right now, along with a little button that you can press to subscribe. If you like the video, go ahead and like it, or subscribe, or comment, or do whatever you like. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.